You might have said that after I left.
When you first
I said, well,
let the record show. Did anybody just hear that? He said, when I first asked the question, you said they both were wrong. Then he immediately backdoored and said, I might have been gone. You might have said it when I was gone. Which one the fuck is it? Do I need to rewind so y'all can hear that too? See, sometimes we lie so fast we don't even... Girl! Do I need to rewind it? Okay, pay attention. Pick a lane to drive in. Wishy-washy.
you might have said that after I left. That's wrong. So what if I did that? What if I did that on my live to you, and then we'll say, oh, we can work it out? Can't do that, man. You ain't gonna feel the same way.
You're not gonna let me talk, are you?
Yeah, you can talk. I've been letting you talk.
Can I ask you a question, BT?
Go ahead.
Last night when you were on the panel, did I not say that Good Yellow said she was wrong?
You might have said that after I left. But when I asked you that question, you said they both were wrong. You might have said that after I left.
Girl!
When you first
I said, what did he do? You said he agreed with her. I said, so why would you think I asked you that question?
Did I not say he inserted himself? Did I not say?
You said that.
Did I not say that he never should have opened his mouth and say nothing?
You said all that, but you still missed the fact of what I said. When I asked you, you don't want to take accountability for that.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. If you said one thing and then I said another, then we both came to the same conclusion that there was disrespect being done to Glock. That's all I came for, to find out where the disrespect came from.
When you see, this is how I know you're going to get caught up, because when I didn't mention Good Yellow and you asked the question about
no fun when the record get to go.
Hold on, because I remember. When I didn't mention Good Yellow, when you asked the question about God being disrespected, and you brought him up, I said he didn't disrespect her.
I asked you, what did he do?
I said he did not.
You said he agreed with that lady?
You're not going to let me finish, so why am I here? I'm not finishing nothing. When that episode right there happened, I said he did not disrespect her. And I said it more than once. I said that. I told you he did not disrespect her. So you went back and told Glock that I agreed to something that I never even agreed in. That's foul. Like Glock, I can't. That's foul. So where does this come from? Glock,
I'm gonna tell you what's foul. I'm gonna tell you what's foul. What's foul is not having no proof that I did do that. What you're accusing me of, and then going on there talking about you catch it on the blog with your team and talk bad about me. That's what's foul. That's what's foul. Not getting no proof before you jump to conclusion. That's what's foul on your part.
Where your proof? Glock has a lie.
You accused me of something.
Well, I wanted to ask you. See, this is
you got to prove that I did.
I wanted you to come over and I asked you about what somebody people came out back and said.
It's like they did Tyler.
What you say?
Okay. So I was just asking if you can pause it for just a moment, y'all, because I'm getting a little confused, because we talking about disrespect and then agreeing with what was being said and who was disrespecting who, and it's starting to all kind of mesh. So when BET says that Good Yellow was being disrespectful, was he talking about Good Yellow, that both of them was being disrespectful? Was he talking? So he was talking about Good Yellow and the lady.
Who asked you?
Who asked you? So he was saying both of them was being disrespectful to Glock,
and I allowed it.
Okay, and when he says that you said that Good Yellow didn't do anything wrong, was he talking about basically going back to what you said, that he was, because you didn't disagree with Good Yellow, then you was saying that you. So somewhere in what was just going on in that BET video, I think I'm getting confused as to what he's actually accusing you of, and maybe what he says that he heard that I'm not sure about. It's maybe some of my other jurors can help me. understand. I'm missing something.
I'm right there with you, Michelle, because it seems to me that there's a lot of smoke for Good Yellow and Miss Nitra and none for the actual person that was disrespectful at that time. And to me, I mean, like, that makes me think that there's something else that's involved in it, because it can't just be that particular conversation. It shouldn't blow up to this point.
He's being manipulative. And with him being
Nika, before
manipulative,
you,
he is confusing himself in what he's saying. And he knows that really for real, he has secret feelings. And he's trying to come forth and start and make the issue bigger than what it is. So what's happening is him trying to manipulate you on what he feels like you did wrong. He's confusing himself, and that's why we're confused.
Now that's where I was confused, because I think when you and BET first started speaking, his accusation about you was one thing, right? Toward the end of y'all's conversation, the accusation seemed to have shifted to something different. So I was just trying to be clear of what
Right.
is. What's the accusation? What did you do wrong?
Well, I
Good
think
point.
that that's because he's fishing for the problem.
Let Kevin say something. Yeah.
I just want to ask, request that we got 1,000 people in here in the gallery. If we can get everyone downstairs to please power tap. If we do it within the next 10 minutes, I'm more than for certain we can get to her 500,000 K mark before she did say she will start turning off the comments until we get to that goal. Only she has that power, but I'm hoping we can power tap for the next 10 minutes to get to her $500,000 goal. So that won't happen. Thank you.
So
Y'all ready?
yeah, go
Yellow,
ahead.
let us go ahead, Good Yellow.
Okay, no, I know. Go ahead. Let the audio play.
I'm almost at the end of the audio, and then we can also have this segment of just juke jump where the jurors can speak. And Shantae, I see y'all down there, but we're going to get people to come up, not too many, at the end and give a little of what you feel. So Shantae, y'all stay in the queue. But I don't want to bring too much in and out. Thank you, Nikki, for the subscription during the trial, because this is very important, and we need to make sure we're paying attention, because I'm in my feelings and I want to listen not to respond so quick, because when I get angry, I get angry. And I'm mad at BET. I'm not mad at Glock. I'm upset that Glock is not giving me a chance, and it is an issue out here. And it is what it is. Fuck it. It is what it is. Back to the recording. Now, BET, I ain't gonna get to finish saying nothing, so I'm not sure.
You don't want to be wrong. You just want to be right.
No, I don't want to be a liar. I've been wrong so many times in life. I don't have a problem with being wrong and being correct.
So,
I don't want to be a
so
liar.
what
See,
makes
it's a
us different then?
It's
What
a
makes us
difference.
different? What makes me and you different?
I be down, man.
What makes me and you different then? What makes me and you different?
Fuck it, talk.
If you don't want to be a liar, what makes it different that I don't want to be accused of being a liar? What makes it different? Is that any different than that? Explain that to me.
I can't. All you want is questions
I
answered.
just want you to answer that. That's it.
All you want is questions answered. I can't say nothing. Might as well just let you
You
talk.
already accused me. You already accused me of being a liar. But you don't want to be accused of one. Mm-hmm. I'm not upset with you.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm giving you an opportunity.
I'm just
take account.
I'm just download that portion of my life.
I really want you to, but all I'm saying is, if you can't take that back. If you find out that I didn't say what you accused me of, and you find out that you can't take back what you said about me.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
I understand.
I don't.
That's fine.
Not right now tonight, but let me say this. I'm not going to try to go find out what you said. Go listen. Mama used to always say, a lie is something you'll never track down. So I'd be damned if I wear calluses on the bottom of my feet running down your lie. I'm going to bring out my truth. So it's a difference in what's going to happen. Instead of me going to blogger page or waiting on Glock to respond to me, I'm going to just go to my lie, okay? And I'm going to bring out what Mitra said. That's it, and that's fucking all. I'm not gonna worry about what you said, because I know what you're saying right now. So if I can't even depend on what you said right now to have credit, I damn sure can't hunt down something you said last night in somebody else's platform and have credit. And shit, you ain't giving yourself credit for what you said and mine. So let's just cut the shit, get back to my live when I end it, and get a little time tomorrow. I'll go get it and clock it on the docket. Is that all right? Happy Saturday. And you know what? It is what it is. Period.
You don't want to be wrong, man, Nick, and I feel bad.
No, I don't want to be wrong.
That's a trick you told. That's a trick you told.
Let me take
You
my
don't want to be
glasses
wrong.
off so you can hear me. Hold on. Because some about these big ass breathers make fuck can't hear. Let me take off my glasses so you can hear me. I don't want to be a liar. I've been wrong a whole lot of times in life. And sometimes me being wrong never consisted of a lie being involved. I was just fucking wrong. Okay? I might have picked up something. I might have put something. Hey, it didn't have to consist of a lie. I don't want to be a liar. Now take that, put it on your pillow tonight, and say, damn, what's the difference in being wrong and a liar? And then we'll work that shit out in the classroom. I see you at BT. It's been real. We're not getting anywhere until we get.
Because you don't want to. Because you don't want to.
No, I don't want to. I'm not going to waste another
You
time.
don't?
Okay.
I know you don't want to.
I'm going to come with the receipts. I see you.
I know you don't want to.
Okay, how we get out of here, BT? End it. End it. Yeah.
I'm good. Now
Okay, so that's it with that. Now's the time if anybody has any questions for Good Yellow. Y'all heard the recording of the night of. You just heard BT. Hell Kid, he ain't gonna apologize. But it's okay. I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna know that the truth is out here. It's 1,100 people now here. Words on the street that Nitra's in code. 503 people. I do want a milli for pain and suffering on today. It doesn't give me any money, but it gives me a feel that, like, a tinkler feeling. Kevin, y'all, if y'all have any questions for Good Yellow, we heard the recordings. We're at this part of it, and I'm gonna go gather the other recording about what was said the night BT came on the platform. Go ahead.
I have something to say.
Real quick.
I just want to thank
Let me
everybody
catch
for
y'all up real
tapping.
fast.
Hold
I
on,
just
Good
want to thank
Yellow.
everybody for tapping. They got us to the 500K. They got us 60,000 in 6 minutes. We really appreciate it. More than anything, Nitro appreciates it.
Here's another protection case that we have here yet again. That somebody felt like Nitro didn't protect somebody and then they became an enemy. I don't understand, why is this man always in women's mess? What do this have to do with you anyway? What do this have to do with Nitro? So why is she getting blamed? Come on, Good Yellow, go ahead.
Let me catch y'all up real quick. So this morning, Barb was live. BET was in the panel. Hopped on TikTok. That's the first thing that came up. I went right in there, hopped right in the panel, and I addressed BET right then and there. And I asked her straight up, "What's your problem with me? Do you have an issue with me? I ain't never spoke to you. I ain't never been in your panels. I ain't even never had an issue with you. So what's your issue with me?" He said, "I don't F with you. I don't mess around with your kind. I don't be around you. Stay the F away from me. You a log of sticks," or he really trying to call me a fag. But he started just going on and on and on. And I said, and so I told him straight up. I said, just keep my name out your mouth, bro. Don't say nothing to me. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't address me, bro. Hold on one second, y'all.
Okay, so y'all, to Good Yellow get back. I'm struggling, Miss Nitra. As the judge, I'm struggling because I'm trying to figure out where is the wrong. Like, what did Good Yellow do wrong? What did you do wrong? Like,
We never ever, and I want to make this clear.
Where's the crime?
I'm the one that told Good Yellow to stay away from Glock. I heard it from the streets that Glock said she was done with Good Yellow. Glock never told us what Good Yellow done. Everything that we've been told has been he does too much. If that's the case, we all do too much. I done got caught up in the bullshit of doing too much. It is what it is.
Well, and
So Good Yellow, he was never given a reason. Like me right now, I don't know the reason for all of this.
And
No
explanation. I understand why Glock felt like she ain't gonna fool with Good Yellow again. I get it. Now that part I get, and I feel like it's because, to Rose's point, in the heat of the moment, right, when everybody's emotions was elevated to 10, because Good Yellow came in and said something that didn't directly defend Glock's point, right? It may have made her feel some type of way and made her feel like, well, you know what? The one thing I know is that this Negro ain't on my side. And with that being said, I don't want to mess with him. So, okay, I get that. I get that and I understand that.
No,
What I'm trying to understand
But
is
this is
before
what
that.
we thought
No,
later.
it's before that.
We
So
thought
Glock
that
said,
it was behind Kiana because
that's what Glock said.
we later found out that Glock and like we didn't know that For the Haters was Glock's moderator until we all got associated. We didn't know that Glock and Kiana had a relationship until we all got associated with one another. But we all talked on the back, the ones that we all in that know. We just said, that's Glock's moderator, that's Glock's friends, we're not going to come between them. So that's the only thing we put to Glock not talking to Good Yellow is because he went over there one night on her platform and he went in on the Kiana. So we respected that. But he was still able to go around Glock, have respect for Glock. It's like after Blue, he was told, I'm not messing with him no more. But it wasn't even when he got into it with Kiana.
It was like 5 weeks, 6 weeks later.
Let the record show. When he got into it with Kiana, me and Glock men wasn't associated with each other. Let me put that out there. Me and Glock was not associated with one another when Good Yellow went to Kiana's platform. So we still don't know. Everybody keeps saying that it's because of Kiana. I don't think that, and it might be, but it's confusing to us because Good Yellow, and Kiana's was before me and Glock and us got tight. So
I have a question.
I mean, I understand that. I may be minimizing it, right? But I understand that, and that's fine. You have the right to choose to deal with who you want to deal with. You know, I may not like the way somebody's eyes is spread far apart. And because of that, I feel like, you know what? I ain't going to fool with him because his eyes is spread too far apart. I'm good on that. That's my choice. That's fine. I don't owe anybody an explanation for that. I'm just still trying to wrap my mind around the violation here. Well, why is somebody feeling violated? Because I'm still having a hard time seeing the violation. I'm having a hard time seeing the violation on Good Yellow's part. I'm having a hard time seeing the violation on your part. The violation to the point that causes someone to call you a liar, the violation that causes someone to say you're not defending them or someone else, the violation to say that you were wrong and you know, puck them all. I'm having a hard time seeing that correlation.
So
I have a question and a comment real quick. So we know that this was a sensitive subject when the conversation happened. But if we set that aside, why is BET inserting himself in the issue? I remember back about a month ago that Big Glock said that she can handle her own. She got her. So what is it that is involving BET to come and fight Miss Nitra and Good Yellow so hard? So when we get to this point, it shows that there was already some secret feelings coming from BET, and he just needed a moment, and this was his opportunity to try to jump on it.
Can I piggyback off of that? Let me piggyback off of that. He said, you don't want to be wrong, Mitra, right? And he knows that you and Glock have a good relationship. Him being someone that has been on this platform and that is also on Glock's platform, having a relationship with the two of you, you would think that he would want to make peace with the situation. But instead, what he decided to do was to tarnish the relationship. Moves that way because you would think that he could be someone that would be trusted if he was a part of Trendsetter, the court, and a part of Glock, and you both have your FOE and Corn Cartel. It's kind of like it was meshed together. he did that, and he knew what he was doing. And to say, "Oh, you don't want to be wrong," he saw that he messed up. He saw that he was basically, it was seen that he's a liar and that you can clock it and that you have the proof. And so he didn't double back. He just knew that she wasn't folding. But honestly, I think that BET kind of showed his true colors, and it showed that he's basically, a snake in the grass. And that's unfortunate. I like BET. But he did that. And I don't know what his true motives are. I don't know how he benefits from it. But he definitely did that shit on purpose. Excuse my language.
I think.
Okay, now after all after all the jurors speak, I'm gonna take it to what was said the night BET came on the platform, and we're gonna move forward. Can we get a Millie for pain and suffering? Go ahead, Netta.
It sounds like to me that he had something against you the whole time, and you got some people who keep their enemy close so they can watch and learn. And I just think he just got something against you the whole time, and it just was an opportunity for him to come out and really express how he feel. Because there's no reason for him to be mad at you at all.
Nitra, if you don't mind, I really want Good Yellow to finish his remarks that he was getting ready to make to clear up this morning's incident that happened.
So the video Glock made me reference to is me going in bar panel earlier. She also came in bar panel. I think she was in there after I left. I came in on a part where she was calling me all type of homophobic slurs and telling me I can go get effed and all of this stuff. And I got up in the panel and we kind of talked, and I told her, like, Glock, I had a lot of respect for you and I still do, but I don't want you to feel like I got, anything against you. Like, I was trying to let her know that, like, damn, bro, I'm having a brain fart right now. But I was just trying to basically let her know, like, what I said wasn't against you. I got mad respect for you. I respected you from the beginning. And then she wasn't trying to hear that, basically. It seemed like she just wanted to make a fool of me. So I just got down. I just say, I apologize. I just keep my name out y'all mouth. And BET, he's still in the background calling me slurs and all of this. And I just dropped down. You know what I'm saying? I left. And they were still talking about it, but I left. I just wanted to let her know that I apologize for because I had called her an old hoe. I got up on there.
Do me a favor, Good Yellow. Hold 1 second. Do me a favor, because we're going to talk like grown men and we're going to respect each other. But I want you to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Because that is not what was said and what was heard when it was you, Barb. I can't remember whoever the person was, because it was sent to me a couple hours ago. There was only 4 people in the box, and it wasn't. And Glock wasn't even.
The first time I went up there.
Hold 1 second. Glock wasn't even in the box. I can't remember who it all was, but I know it was Barb, because she was the host. Somebody else.
He's saying he went twice.
Right. Let me just talk. So that's the first time I went up there. I checked BET, and I told him. I said, tell. I ain't got no order. I said, tell Glock. I said, tell that old hoe, and I'm not homeless.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said.
Kev, remind me, bro. Remind me. I said a lot of stuff. I went up there twice, so remind me. I put it all on the floor.
So are we talking about the first time he went up there or the second? Because he's saying he was up there twice.
I know this is what I'm going to say, Nitra. It was sent to me. If I was able to go pull it up right now, I would. But what I'm trying to say is this. Regardless of the situation that you had when you addressed BET, when I heard you tell BET, you asked him respectfully, what beef do he has with you? And his initial reply was, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with your kind. Keep my name out of your mouth, and we can move on and do that. And then you replied back, and you went at him, and blah, 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 blah. It was said. But then your remark afterwards, to me, you didn't even have to address Big Glock, because you said, and tell that B whatever. And that's where the consistent or the inconsistencies keep coming back at, to where they have the problem with you. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
He addressed me first in a live yesterday, calling me homophobic slurs and all of that.
So
they addressed me first.
Okay, y'all do know that he responded today because of yesterday, and I'm not making excuses, but
I agree.
yesterday Glock said some foul stuff about
She
Good
said some
Yellow.
foul, dirty stuff.
I mean, I'm just being truthful. He wrong for calling Glock a bitch and a hoe. I didn't know any of this.
That's the
Did
only
not
point,
know.
Nitra.
I did not know about the cussing.
That's
I
my
did
only
not
point.
see Barb.
Right, that's my only point. I can have an issue with a female on here, and I have. But my point is, I don't have to resort to disrespecting her and calling her out of her name because I have girls, I have mamas, and I have sisters. I have aunts. But what I'm saying is,
I don't
you can
remember
have
calling
that
her the B word. I do
conversation.
remember calling her an old hoe. I do remember saying that.
Okay, but it was the B. You called it the B. And that was what they had an issue with when you went over to the panel months ago. You called them out of their name and you called them Bs. No disrespect, I get it. But go ahead and finish your conversation.
No, that's all I had to say. I just went over there and I addressed them and I said what I said. And then when Glock came up there, I did apologize to her for saying those curse words and saying all that slurs and stuff towards her because I still got respect for Glock. And then at that point, I just dropped down after I apologized and just said what I said. That's it.
So can I ask the question? Because this is a good point and a good place for us to be at. And I know a lot of people probably not gonna like it, but I do have a question. What's too far, whether it be male or female? We always say that we're not, like somebody a while ago downstairs, Kevin, I saw you adamant say, is it fair, is that fair to say, when they say men always inserting themselves in women conversations? Like we try to take the men out the platform and let it just be women.
If I had the time to,
But there are some disrespectful people on this app. And we have all went down through there through the years and snatched souls when we get disrespectful. If he chooses to respond, and I'm not saying he's right for calling her a bitch, but I call a man on the internet a bitch. Is that right? No, it's not. What makes the sex different? What makes it different because it's a woman? I know some of us can't imagine, but ain't no woman should be calling no man. There shouldn't be no homophobic stuff. It shouldn't be nothing. Like if we're gonna say we shouldn't do it, we shouldn't do it all the way around the clock. So what makes one worse than the other? And this is a good point to be at because they say keep kids out of it. They say if the kid is special needs, that we're not supposed to say nothing about the special need kid. But a bitch can pick up the phone and call parole on my son that's not special need. So when I start striking back and matching that energy, I'm wrong because I reach and grab the big head kid in the room. What makes it different for people? Because you see yourself, like I'm just saying, some of us outgrow where we are in life. Some of us haven't made it into that era. Some of us still go to the grave and back with it. What makes it any different? What two wrongs don't make no right, but what makes the first wrong right? Clock it.
Let me say this.
Agree with you.
A man calling a woman the B word is the same as a straight male calling a homosexual the F word. That is the same gravity of language that's being used. So me calling her a B word, y'all cannot tell me y'all can't tell me how I respond. If I choose to use the best language, I will. If I choose to use the worst language, I will. Y'all can't tell me how to respond. Y'all didn't tell her how to not use the homophobic language and the slurs that she used towards me. Because she's older, I have more respect for Glock. I would have said some downright dirty things. You best to believe it. But I'm not going to sit up here and be fondled with and played with all this time and not say nothing. I don't care who you is.
All right.
I think that a man calling a woman a B word, he's also referring to his mother, who he come from. So I think
that's not the topic of the subject. The topic of the subject is what's going on right now. And me calling a woman a B word, y'all can't tell me, and I don't care how nobody feel about that, bro. That's the way I choose to respond, bro.
Order in the court.
Hold on a second. Good Yellow. Nitra posed the question, that's all. Good Yellow. Nitra just posed the question, that's all. We were trying to answer that question.
I feel like what you dish out is what the fuck you receive. Period.
Well, I may not answer this.
After hearing the way that she called him those slur words, I'm gonna be honest. If it was me, and I do not condone disrespecting either way, but if it was me, I would have been in my feelings and I would have went low, low, low because it sounded horrible. Some of the stuff and the names that she was
And
calling
that's the
him.
only reason I went up there that second time, because my feelings was hurt after I told her how much respect I have for her. She still went in on me and my feelings were hurt. So I went up there a second time so that I could address her face to face.
To
Hey, and just
answer
so
your
you know, Good
question,
Yellow, we good,
Nitra,
big dog. I'm just asking.
I probably won't answer this question correctly because I'm not really just basing it off of the case. But when you say, how do you know, like, where's the line drawn? I think it's just on the individual, right? And if you
Exactly.
are mature enough, to say, hey, look, I know that I feel guilty for what I said or what I did, and then you choose to apologize, that's because you knew that you went too far. You knew that you went too far. It doesn't matter if someone else thought you didn't or thought that you did. And I think that a lot of people fail to listen to that part of themselves or to acknowledge that, hey, I feel bad for what I just did or what I said, and I'm going to speak on it, and I'm going to apologize for it, and I'm going to acknowledge it. I don't think that people do that, and that's where, like I said, these lines are different for each individual. Exactly,
Can I
your
say
moral
something?
compass and acknowledging it.
Yeah, and I don't want the
Let me
case to
speak
turn,
up.
but I don't think the case is turning. I think when we brought this part up, I said if anybody had any questions for Good Yellow, we don't know what questions are going to be asked from the panel to him, but I think that this is a very valid point in this case because we are bringing up, like, we have to realize Glock was done with Good Yellow before this morning. Good Glock is mad at Good Yellow to this point because of what happened the other night. I think we're losing focus on what BT took to Glock to even make Glock be this new mad at Good Yellow because Glock has stopped talking to Good Yellow months ago, several weeks ago. She wasn't cussing and talking bad to Good Yellow. We've all still been going in each other's faces. But right now, this anger that is here now and new is because of BT. Please, let's not lose focus. And why, even now, why is Glock so mad at him? Because of the lie that was took back to her. And she was even, I showed earlier, in the fucking box. She was in the box. So why the extra when she was here? That's where I'm at with this case. Shall we continue? Go ahead.
And I was just going to tell Good Yellow, I wasn't trying to tell him how to respond in no kind of way whatsoever. We wasn't questioning you either because I totally
I know.
agree.
I was just in my feelings. I'm sorry. I just talk with
No, you
emotion,
good.
man. I'm sorry.
You good. You have the right to respond however you want, especially if someone is coming for you. You can say to that person, whether it be male or female, however you feel you need to get back at them the way they got at you. It is totally fair game. And yes, to Nitra's point, I dislike it. And you heard me say it several times. I hate when I hear, and it's always coming from the women that want to say, why is this man in some women's business? This is an open platform conversation with two sexes having a conversation. Just because it happens to turn to where the man is now speaking more than the woman or the woman speaking more than the man, it's an open conversation. It ain't got shit to do with whose business it is because everybody is involved at the same damn time and both people can speak at the same time. So yes, it's redundant to keep hearing. Just like when a woman wants to disrespect a man and call him sassy and all of that bullshit. Okay, you should get what you get. Take it and deal with it. Don't come crying and complaining and talking about they picking on a woman, they're attacking a woman and all of that nonsense when you feel as though you can disrespect a man. You got to take that shit if you give it out. It's just, that's just how it goes. Now, everybody doesn't respond the same. Everybody won't respond the same. Some people's going to let it go. The shit ain't going to bother my feelings because I ain't worried about you. I can let it go and move on. You heard me been called a lot of F niggas by somebody for the wrong reason from a female and all of this. Okay, she got it off her chest. If it made her feel good, so be it. It didn't hurt my feelings. I can move on and keep pushing.
See, this is what I'm
And come back to the
saying.
conversation.
So somebody said Glock on the live saying CND sent her messages about me. This is when I say it's hard to not say that it's been stuff already there roasting going. Because even if Glock has something from C&D right now in this moment, it's not going to matter to me. I'm a different type of woman. I am a different type of woman. I'm not that late bitch in the story. I'm the one that right then and there. Like I like it wouldn't matter if somebody came up and said just had it wouldn't matter. Because at this moment it's mad day. So anything that wasn't told to me prematurely, damn sure ain't gonna matter right now. It's just not. So say that, because guess what? I move different. It's another song my son got that say, I'm a rich nigga, but I move different. And when I say rich, his is money, because he really, but me, mine's in spirits. I'm a rich nigga, and I move different. My spirit is so at wealth. And y'all will get that in the morning. Shall we continue?
Hold on, real quick, Miss Nature. What you just said, I just want, and this is, I don't know this to be fact, but you heard saying that CND reached out or whatever, and then earlier she said someone was like, oh, she has rules. She has whatever rules she has for her camp, right? And there are no rules over here. I don't see her people coming over here.
Somebody said I'm letting people bring bones to me, and I said something about Glock bad. No, I didn't. I said if. Y'all got to listen to the word. Let me get a fifth. I said if Glock did have some now. I didn't say Glock has it, and I'm saying this directed to Glock. You people are so fucking slow. When people put if on it, it's a possibility. Okay? This is class nature. Get your pens and paper. Your bitch is gonna learn something over here. If means that I don't know if she did it or if she didn't. But in the event, if she did, whoa, child, can I get a drink in this here G-Jump? Where we at with it? Golly. Girl. Okay, so here we go. Girl, this is perfect time, and it's a Sunday, and we got an extra day to sleep in. Let me get to the video. So we just heard BET and me on the porch. As I put some roar, bitches. Girl. As I get me a big glass of ice in my 2.2 glass, this here I jump. Right. Here is, let me see. To my informant that has the information on BET, can you call me on the phone and we play it like we did yesterday? Let me see, can I get her? Hold on.
I ain't heard yesterday like that since my grandfather was here, Nitra. Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Yes, Lord. All right, y'all. Can we go ahead and tap that screen, please, while she on the phone with her for me?
I don't even think.
Yeah, I'm on the phone with the informant.
She got a real issue with him. He's just following the leader.
Okay, the informant is here. I'm going to respectfully ask you all to murk up. We're getting ready to hear BT after I was on his porch yesterday, activating. This is good to me. Let me know when I can put you on the big speaker, informant. Girl, y'all better get y'all an informant that will. You can go anytime you want to. You off for milk. Girl, let me get me some ice because this is good to me, Nikki. You got your glass, Nikki. Get you a drink. Get you a sip. Kevin, get you a sip. Get you a sip, y'all. June, you been fighting for 7 lives, and I be catching you, but I don't say nothing. You be fighting, girl. You don't know if you like or don't like me. I'm just saying, June, I'll be seeing you sometime. But welcome to the family. You was down there fighting, girl. Jesus. Woo, child. Girl, let me go outdoors on the porch while y'all listen, because I'm sick of you. Informant, are you getting ready?
Yeah.
We don't want them to figure out your voice like we did Rajetta's. Merka. Need y'all coming for my informant. Girl, she give me information. You better protect your peoples. Girl, you out for Merk. You out for Merk. Don't say nothing else, just play it. They is okay, we know that they is listening. Girl, they is nosy. Tip them is here. Girl, keep her covered. Oh, baby, Duffy said my niece finna send me some. I know she finna come up here. Oh, girl. Oh, Lord. It's finna go down. I know you nosy. Girl, Poker done subscribe. Hold on. Let me let you Merk. Let me Merk. Okay, she's going through the audio. If you can listen, you're off mute, informant. We protect our informants over here. They say snitches get stitches, and I like to snitch a little myself. I don't need my informants getting no stitches. Shoot, after we saw Blaze and Audrey, or whatever his name is, huh? We got to protect our folk. They knocking on people's doors, girl. Woo, child. We don't need no Orbis knocking on us. You hear me? Sliding us down at our Crocs. Flip-flop Crocs. Excuse me. Girl, I know you like, girl, this can't be happening to me. Woo, child, this is good. This is good. You still there, informant? Just say, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Girl, I know you lied. Girl, I cannot make this. Whoa, girl, I'm not gonna make it. Whoa, girl, this is good to me. Girl, woo, girl, woo, flip flops versus woo, girl, woo, Lord have mercy. Woo, girl, you gotta laugh in life to keep from crying. But when I tell you I'm having the time of my life, it's some bad moments that come through, but I swear the good outweigh the bad. Girl, the good outweigh the bad. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what's so much funnier. Somebody just sent me a screenshot of one of my jurors being over at Glock's live. Both of them. Not you keeping up. Huh? Oh. Which juror is it? Let's play a gift. Which juror? If the juror up here don't say a word while she get her information, I know damn well one of my jurors is in the courtroom and over in the cornfield. Both of them. Which juror is tuned in at both places? Huh? No, I'm not saying they can't go over the Glock. See how somebody just made that be they can't go over the Glocks? I did not say that, y'all. I'm going to be going over the Glocks if I ain't blocked. What do you mean?
I'm a grown-ass man. I go anywhere I want to go on this app. I don't need permission. The only thing that can stop me is somebody blocking my page from going to their page.
That's it. That's all. I'm just laughing because it's funny to me. Somebody texted me a screenshot. It was like,
and I have one phone. Don't need two phones. So just Shell, it ain't Kevin, but Kevin can go to Glocks if he want to.